time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the home of the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. It's a shotgun run call. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Dukes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And now the try here for the extra point. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Jadowski. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. He hands it off from the gun. Gets the first and still running. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And now the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. He connects on the PAT. It's 13-0 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Dropping back, it's Jadowski. Makes a quick grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Pitches to the back. Has the first down and more. Great screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. James Madison's offense back out there now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he rolls it in to the 15, still going. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts them up 13 now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Tulsa, 7.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To the air, it's Jadowski. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Second down after the incompletion. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To the air. It's Jadowski. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver in motion now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the middle. Touchdown, Tulsa, as they put 6 more on the board. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. Would have been a my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaking tackles and going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Running game is working to stick with it on first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Look at the pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. The back's got it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point puts it in front by 1. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the James Madison offense will take over 1st and
10. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the Dukes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll hand it off. And he'll be brought down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The Duke starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, James Madison. This offense really clicking.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a big 2. What have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. A lot of people may not know the rule here. But this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up. And somehow, they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Brings up second down.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory.
Let's go.
Looking downfield, it's Jadowski. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Briggs. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Keeping it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught by the receiver. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Tulsa.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Dukes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. What a sag by the senior.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Jadowski. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Finding space at the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up the first set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. There's a run call on third and goal. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. The field goal is good, and they jump back in front.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick. And he'll lead the kickoff
off right there. We'll start from the 25. James Madison's offense back out there now. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. He just missed him.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The Dukes will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the 1st time tonight. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Tulsa offense back on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Single back takes the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to pass. It's Jadowski. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, the ball comes loose.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Jadowski. Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
High completion sets up a second down play. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First and 10 play coming up for the offense. They're going to run the option. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And it's Tulsa on top right now, Kirk. And as we've reached the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Jadovsky. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He gets loose. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He finds some space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. The shotgun running play call. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Brought down after a big gain in the 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Jadovsky. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Movement here from the tight end. 3rd and goal, we're trying to run it in. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, What a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dukes. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score. James Madison, 33. Tulsa, 29.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Pitch play to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Gets into space at the 50. What a catch and run by the junior.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Jadovsky. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. And this time it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Breaks free. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Briggs. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. To throw, it's Jadovsky. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Tulsa. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Wide open downfield. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here comes a throw from the red zone. Near the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, Chris, we've called so many playoff games, and you just hope for a competitive game, and that's exactly what we have here. A go-ahead score with less than 2 minutes to go. Now it'll come down to can their defense hold up and secure the victory.
PhD up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Jadowski. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go. out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirkland Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.